morning, everybody! Welcome in and happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, it is hot this morning. Like I'm dying over here. Ugh. Good morning, though. Hello. Welcome in. Hope y'all are doing well today. Goodness gravy, it's hot. I don't know why, but ever since last night, it has been extremely hot. And I don't know why. Ugh. But anyways, hope y'all are doing well today. Good morning, everybody. What temperature is it out there? Hold on, let me check my handy dandy phone right here. Handy dandy phone. What does my phone say? Boy. Right now, at 10:30 in the morning, my time, it is 88 degrees. This is in Fahrenheit, by the way, because I can't do Celsius. But 88 degrees Fahrenheit with a real feel of 105. Boy, oh boy. And it's only supposed to get hotter as we continue into the afternoon. So I don't know if I'll be able to go for the full 2 hours today. We'll just play by ear and see how it goes. Because, holy moly. And I'm not wearing, like, heavy clothing either. It's just very, very hot. Plus the humidity doesn't help. So, eee. Yeah, 77% humidity. Where's Icy Hot when you need him? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh. Wouldn't that be nice if Todoroki was around? Ugh. But good morning, nonetheless, everybody. Hope y'all are doing fantastic today. As we continue on through Professor Layton and the Azran legacy. Whew. I will probably need to refill my water bottle several times through today's stream. So, if I take multiple breaks during stream, that's why. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups, too. Goodness gracious. But anyways, welcome everybody to Puzzle Thursday. Sorry I started off the stream complaining on ya. But, whew. Hopefully we'll survive. Hopefully we'll survive this heat. As I'm sure I'm not the only one that's in turmoil right now over a hot morning, because it's hot morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. That's why having 2 water bottles is useful. Oh yeah. Hey, Mega Rock, welcome in. Good to see you. Ah, boy, oh boy. Also, I'm sorry for the incorrect title that popped up in Stream Elements, even though it has the correct title. What the heck was that about? No idea what that was about. Either way, we are going to be solving lots of puzzles today and trying to get these Azran eggs. Because what's an egg hunt without some eggs, right? I will have the heat in the next week. Oh, ugh. Sorry to hear that, Percy. Sorry to hear that. Thank you, Zingy. But thank Grima. Grima's the one that found it. Free stinger transition on Ko-Fi. So, everybody say thank you, Grima, for finding awesome stuff. Today we gotta get an old egg by making an elder man laugh. Oh, indeed. And that's not gonna be easy. We're gonna have to figure out why. Why in the world he won't laugh. Hey, Dark. Welcome in. But why on earth would the chief not laugh? It's gracious. Either way, this is gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be a good old time. And just so you know, this part of the game is rather long. So, we're gonna be looking for these eggs for a while. That's all I'm going to say. It'll probably take at least a couple episodes in order to find all of the eggs. So, buckle up, everybody. We're gonna be here for a while. Because we have 5 different locations to get an egg from. Well, we're exploring 4 different lands, so yeah. Absolutely. By the way, either today or tomorrow will be the last time I'll be able to fully tune into a weekday stream before school starts. No worries, Singy! School is more important, okay? School is the most important thing for you right now. You got this. Should I use my puns to make the cheap? No. If you don't want to end up like if you don't want to end up like Sycamore, then you don't want to pull the puns. Tried the City of Final Fantasy today? Oh, how'd that go, Danny? Hope that went well. Alrighty though. Let us go ahead and get started. And we are gonna get to the game. We are in the village and we're here to figure out why the chief won't laugh. So let's get into it, shall we? The story so far. It's Kingdom Hearts, but fighting game without the Disney characters. Okay. With the Final Fantasy characters. Got it. Our heroes spot the egg hanging from the village chief's necklace. To acquire it, they're going to have to make him laugh. This is somewhat easier said than done, and it looks as though little investigation will be necessary. Congrats on the 170 stream streak there, Dark. Congratulations. Alright, now we need to look for information in the jungle. Whoa. Whoa! I think my shoes are filling with mud.
It seems that only the village center was constructed on firm soil. Careful that you don't slip.
Maybe the chief slipped somewhere around here.
Very likely. Let's give the area a quick once-over, shall we?
Oh my gosh, still demons. Oh my gosh. Poker face. Thank you for the Kaito line. Goodness gracious. Poor Kaito and his fear of fish. Poor Kaito and his fear of fish. Oh dear. Anyways, let's continue.
Very likely. Let's give the area a quick once-over, shall we?
What did the fish do to him? He just doesn't like them. He just doesn't like the fish. Let's see. What should we be looking for, though? Oh, a hint coin. And another one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Found it. Keep Kaito away from the fishing boats. This is just reminding me of OVA 10, where Kaito is forced back to row back to shore, and the fish just freaking jumps into the boat and scares him half to death. Poor guy.
Luke, what do you make of this?
Oh, it's a person print. That's some hard evidence, all right. I wonder how he managed to fall like that.
Let's examine the surrounding area. We may come across a few more clues.
Find the cause of the chief's fall. Maybe this? These roots are quite thick, and they aren't very easy to notice. Do you think this is where the chief could have tripped? You don't think so? Professor, it's one of those really smelly Rafflesia flowers. Let's not check over there.
Unpleasant odor should not hinder one's investigation, my boy. Note that the flower has been trampled on.
It has?
You're suggesting that the chief slipped on one of those large petals. Have a closer look, Luke. Don't be afraid.
Well, if you say so. Huh? That's funny. It doesn't smell at all.
Well, there you go. Sometimes nature can be the greatest puzzle of all.
But even if it doesn't smell, how come the chief didn't notice such a large, bright flower?
Button mentioned that her grandfather only started falling over recently.
Also, I got the Kaito line and I'm currently watching Detective Conan. Coincidence? I think not. No! Watching Conan? No way! Oh, goodness.
We should look elsewhere. Perhaps we can gather more information back at the chief's house.
Shouldn't we look around a bit more first? Thank you for the hydrate. Hydrates are needed today. Ugh. Hydrates are needed today. Alright, return to the village to gather info. You're back! Did you find it? Place where Grandpa went squelch?
We did indeed. Thanks to you, Button.
Oh, then I'm glad I was around. I wouldn't want to miss all the thanks. But if you want to know about Grandpa, why don't you just ask Gran? Those silly people.
Oh ho. We'd very much like to if it's no trouble. Where might we find her?
Huh? Who's that? Oh, you mean Gran? Yeah, she's in the house. Actually, I already asked Gran if I could ask you if you could ask Gran to tell you about Grandpa.
And what did she say?
She said to talk more slowly next time, and not to ask weird questions. But I think that means yes. Well, I guess we gotta go talk to her grandmother then. The village chief's wife. This must be her. Been expecting you. Little Stork tells me you're concerned about my other half's well-being. Nobody's giving you any trouble, are they? I swear the manners in this village went out with the bathwater a long time ago.
On the contrary, the hospitality we've been shown is refreshing.
Good. It wasn't always sunshine and philodendrons, you know. But time's getting on. Best you head back, I think.
Actually, we're wondering if you could tell us something about your husband's recent behavior first.
Oh, that old fossil? He's not the sprightly young thing he thinks he is anymore, but he still reckons he can hunt. If my other half was half the hunter he used to be, we'd have food on the table before sundown. So you think he's just getting too old? Too old and too senile. Just the other day, he came back from a hunt saying he'd lost his bow. I mean, how does that happen?
Considering how essential it must be when hunting, That is strange, yes.
Truth be told, I think he's finding it tough to come to terms with old age. I haven't seen him smile for weeks. And if I had a truffle for every time he just waltzed off, I'd be stuffed. But you can pretty much guarantee he'll come barging back through the door while I'm in the middle of cooking dinner.
I see. Mrs. Morel, I believe I know the reason why your husband is feeling so miserable.
You do? You mean it's not just because he's going crazy?
On the contrary, I believe our chief is very much of sound mind. If my theory is correct, good chance that we'll be able to change his attitude.
Oh, please. Anything to get him out of that dour mood.
Don't worry, Mrs. Morel. We'll do everything we can.
Please, Mrs. Morel makes me feel old. Please, call me Lepidella. Another puzzle solved, Professor.
Not just yet, Emily. While I may have determined the root of the problem, we have not yet offered a solution. We're going to have to build a special accessory.
Are we making some more funny masks? Oh, how about a big cat this time? Like a cheetah or a leopard?
Oh, that's not quite what I had in mind. But let's not get into that now. First, I would like to focus on gathering the materials we need.
Find all the materials you need. Oh, the professor's got a plan here. Right then, what are we looking for first, Professor? Because to be honest, I don't have the slightest idea.
Let's see. First, we're going to need some thin, smooth, cylindrical things.
Cylindrical? Would some twigs do the job?
I'm afraid they'll need to be a bit more robust than twigs.
Some sort of small but strong rods then. What else?
Some industrial strength glue would be nice for combining parts, but we may struggle to find that here. Indeed, but we may find a suitable substitute yet. Resin perhaps.
Some glue and some rods? That shouldn't be too hard.
Should be able to find everything we need here in the jungle. No need to travel the world to find such simple resources.
So we should focus on looking for these items inside the jungle. Got it. Alright, hold on. Whoa, what was that? What was that glitch? Ah! Hello, Amanita. What's that you're carrying? We're making sound? Perhaps. Oh, I'm just gathering some bullfrog bones for some milk cat broth. You know how it is. Oh, that sounds tasty.
Excuse me, Amanita. Would it inconvenience you much if we were to take a few of those bones?
If you're offering to carry the basket, take as many as you like. Are you making a milk cat broth too?
Actually, we may have a slightly different use for them. We'll be sure to return the ones we don't use.
Oh, you're an angel. Don't be too long about it, though. I'll need them for dinner. These bones are slimy to the touch. Yuck! Do we really have to use these bones, Professor?
Given the circumstances, we have no better alternative. Besides, I think they should be quite adequate.
Really? But they're all sorts of shapes and sizes. We still have to find something sticky. Could the villagers help us? Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Goodness gracious. Keep glitching. Whoa. Oh, I just activated a puzzle. Of course. There you are, Pigtails. I've been looking for you.
Sycamore, shouldn't you be watching the fire, Amanita?
Oh, it's sweet of you to worry, love, but I've got it all under control. Miss Smith will be taking over for me in a mo.
Good to know. So you say you were looking for me?
Well, I still feel bad about laughing at you before, so I thought I'd make it up to you. I saw this and thought of you straight away, do you see? You tell me if it's too much of a bull. How am I today? Very warm, Panhead. Very, very warm. It is very hot today. It is very, very hot today. Baby boar racing. Oh, this one. Okay. 5 baby boars are about to take part in a race, but they won't be able to get started as indicated by the numbers on their backs. Use the special separator pen to move the boars around 2 at a time and line them up for the race. Let's see. Oh, I see. Hold on. This is a little bit tricky because how are you supposed to pick up 2 at a time? Because you can't release them both at the same time. Still hoping for rain soon because I'd much rather winter over summer any day. Summer's heat is too much. I don't really like either. I would prefer it to be much cooler. Let's see. And there! Got it! Alright.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Perfect! Woo!
A truly elegant puzzle.
Indeed. Whew!
That was enjoyably taxing. Thank you, Amit.
Sublime! Just like those heavenly ringlets.
Ah, Amanita, what are you doing with the puzzle exactly?
Well, you see, I find that using some essence of puzzle in cooking gives you a dish a little je ne sais quoi.
I see.
Oh, gosh. You'd prefer fall? Oh, yes. Fall is my favorite season. Yeah, using puzzles in food, that's a little, much, don't you think? Let's see. Whoa! The glitching is real. At least with winter, you just need an extra layer or 2. Summer, no matter what you wear, you'll always be hot one way or another and need an AC. Yeah. And our AC isn't doing the best right now. It's struggling. We're doing our best here, but it's struggling. Whew. Went to a water park yesterday. Oh, I see. Let's see. There's gotta be a way. Prayer for the AC unit? Yeah. Just a little bit. But where to go? Maybe we should talk to the chief's wife? Whew. No, that's not it. Let's see. Maybe there's something that I missed. I prefer winter personally. You can stay all warm and cozy and it's easier to deal with than the heat of the summer. Fair enough. Huh? Oh, it's a snail!
Look, I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Huh? Well, why not?
That snail produces an extremely dangerous liquid. I'm really quite astonished to find this species in such a humid climate.
Is it poisonous?
No, not poisonous. However, one touch may still be enough to incapacitate. Right, Professor? Exactly so. See, this snail secretly secretes an extremely potent glue. It is potentially stronger than superglue, in fact.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't touch it then. Phew.
We'll have to be especially careful when handling it. Let's see if we can get some in this jar. Well, the rods and the glue are both accounted for, which means we're nearly done.
You mean that's not all we need?
The last component for our accessory needs something to be something translucent, something that allows light to pass through.
Something clear? How about glass? Or maybe a gemstone?
Glass requires particular tools to produce. Given that the villagers do not even use glass in their windows, it seems unlikely that they have such equipment here. Then if it's gemstones we're after, I'd say a little mining expedition may be on the cards. It certainly seems that way, yes. Let's head deeper into the jungle and see what we can find.
Find a transparent stone. Oh, hi! Oh! Ah, Mr. Longhead!
Button, why you're soaking wet.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. I decided not to catch a cold this time. Thank you for the hydrate. Gemstone? That's the best part of any natural history museum. Yep. No worries, Dark. I appreciate the hydrates, really.
Ah, that's good to hear, but make sure you dry off when you get home. Button, might I ask what you have there?
Oh, this? Wow! Is that a crystal? Wait, isn't this exactly what we're looking for, Professor?
As fortune would have it, yes. I believe it is. Button, may we use that crystal?
No! This is my treasure. You can't have it.
Oh, and rightly so.
If anyone tries to steal your treasure, throw a puzzle at them and see what happens. That's what Mom says. Well, okay. Time for a puzzle, I guess. Alright. Gotta go. Need to finish mowing the lawn. Good luck, Panhead! Good luck! These three bossy children would like you to pick fruit for them. I want all my fruit to be the same color, and I want to have one more piece than C. I want fruit from a tree that isn't on the edge, and it better not be blue. I want fruit from a tree next to the one B gets her fruit from, and I want one more piece than her, and all my fruit has to be the same color. Well, following this, it means that A will have the most pieces, with 3 pieces. And we want it to be, so it has to be the one on the end here. C gets 2 pieces. But which one? Green or blue? Well, since B doesn't want blue, they have 1 piece from green. And since C wants 2 pieces from the tree next to her, she gets 2 blue pieces. Ta-da! Easy.
Let's shed some light on this one. Excellent, if I do say
Easy.
so myself.
Yeah, that's unique advice to give your children, for sure. Hey, Mobius, welcome in.
I'm still not giving you my treasure, but I'll tell you where I found it. I went over a really wobbly, really dangerous bridge. A bridge? Like this tree bridge here? No! I mean, yes, like this one, but not this one. And you'll never find it. He's not very good at lying.
Oh, goodness. Hey, Slayer fan, welcome in. Good to see you.
We crossed it. That wasn't so bad.
Says the boy who wouldn't let go of the professor's hand.
Only because somebody kept shaking the bridge by stomping their way across.
Good to see you two getting along as usual. Now I believe we're going to have to step through the waterfall.
Emmy, maybe not torture the child, please.
What? Really? Through it?
I think I'd prefer not to step under that torrent of cold water, Professor.
I'm hardly keen on being soaked myself. I believe the path continues on the other side. And considering the state of Button's drenched clothes, I suspect the crystals we seek are beyond the waters.
For such a precocious child, she wasn't particularly good at keeping her secret.
I don't think my hat's very water resistant, Professor. Couldn't we find some way to shelter ourselves first?
I fear my own hat is not impervious to the elements either. We shall just have to dry them off afterwards.
I don't like the sound of this at all. Can't you do something about it, Emmy?
Oh, come on, Luke. It's just a bit of water. But all right. How can I say no when you're giving me those puppy dog eyes? Let's see if we can find something here. There's gotta be something we can use. Ooh, a hint coin. Emmy, if Luke fell off the bridge, you're responsible. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, long way down. Ooh, boy. That's a long way down. Let's see. Maybe... Oh! Whoa!
Look, Professor! Someone went and hid a puzzle here!
Ah, hidden puzzle!
Oh boy!
This brave young man's village is being attacked by a powerful and evil king. As anyone who knows of great legends will be able to tell you, there is always a sword bearing incredible power locked in a chest deep within the forest. Unfortunately, the path through the forest is bewitched, and it's up to you to rearrange it so that the young man can save the day. First of all, create a path that will take him to the key, and create another path to the chest in which the sword is kept. Oh boy. So we're going to have to create a path first. Go here. Here. And then here. Here. Let's see. Piece that would go there is all the way down here. Gotta move things around a bit. Let's see. Create a path as the little man up top waddles around. Yup. Let's see. Here. Like that. Then... here. Or maybe here. Then go down this way. This piece will probably not want to be moved. Let's see. First, we need to get the key. That means we'll need... here. Here, here, here. Like that. And over this way. That over there. Yes, Sycamore's joke from last time was terrible. Puzzles like this do take a while, so it can be annoying to try to get through it. But if you just do your best and focus, you may find the solution. So you just kinda gotta be patient.
Hello there.
Hello there! Welcome in, Dalek. Good to see you. Yes, there is always one truth. That is the way it is. Let's think. Right? That didn't work quite right. Let's think here. Let's go up, left, down, right. And then down, right, up. Wait. I did not go right. Let me try that again. Down, right, up, left. Down. Eh? Weird. Up, left, down, right. And then down, right. Oh, okay. Up, left. Okay. Then we can go up, left. Down. Right. Up. Left. Maximum brain power indeed. Down, 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 left. Up, right, down, left. Up, up, right, down.
Hello there.
Hello there! Lyra! Hi! Good morning! Good to see you! Hello! Hope you're doing well today. We have a... Hold on. We got a shout out for our friend Lyra's adventure. How do the puzzles? The puzzle is going. At this point, we accidentally found a hidden puzzle. So we're kind of trying to deal with that. And the hidden puzzles tend to be trickier. Down, left, up. Ah, there we go. And now we have the key. Yay, we have the key now. So now we start from here. Now there's gotta be an easy way to change it. So... right, down, left, up. And then... right. Oh! There! Phew!
Intuition.
A satisfying
Demon
puzzle
puzzles,
indeed.
demon victory fanfare, but we did it! Yay! We did it though. And now he's got himself the magic sword. Alright. Well, now that that puzzle's out of the way, let's see. Now, how do we actually progress here? Oh!
Is that a rock lodged up there?
It is.
It looks rather unstable. Let's refrain from walking under it.
I'll handle this, Professor. Stand back, everyone. This'll only take a jiffy.
Ah! She's scrambling right off the cliff!
And with remarkable speed, too. Barely pauses between finding footholds.
Time to destroy the wine and... Lara, did you become Diona? How did you become Diona?
I can't even see what she's holding on to.
And she's reached the top without a hitch. Impressive.
Hey, you might want to step back a bit further in case the water sprays. Woo! Good job, Emmy. Piece of cake. Look at Emmy go with her skills.
Wow! You stopped the whole waterfall. That cave it was blocking must be for the... Blech, must be the way through we're looking for. Thanks very much, Emmy.
Anytime, Luke. What else is a professor's assistant for?
Now let's see where this cave leads. It's very dark, so watch where you tread.
Casually, Emmy just kicking over a giant boulder. No big deal. No big deal. Whoa. Ah, it's lovely and cool inside. I wish it was cool here.
The rock formations. So curious and yet so beautiful. Nature holds many wonders.
A natural limestone grotto. Let's look around and see if we can find any crystals like the one Buttons treasures so dearly.
It's Button, not Buttons. Buttons is my cat.
I think I see something sparkling up there. I'm pretty sure it's not a stalactite.
But the crystals we're looking for be up there.
Fascinating. They only form in this one particular area of the cave.
But how are we going to get all the way up there?
Uh-oh. Is this my fault? Did I do something when I knocked that boulder over before?
The pillar! It's shaking!
Everyone, stand back. I'm going to attempt to dislodge the pillar.
What? Professor, be careful!
If I can examine the pillar carefully, I should be able to find a way to make it topple almost effortless. I just remove this stone.
Whew! There.
Well, that was exhilarating. Is everyone all right?
Yes, but... Wow, that was scary. And I didn't expect the whole pillar to fall down so easily.
Despite its size, it was supported by the smallest counterbalance. Well, now that we've made a path, let's select a few crystals to take back, shall we?
Alright, let's grab these crystals.
With these, we'll have everything we need to make the special accessory. We've worked hard, and I believe our efforts will not be in vain.
Glittering crystals acquired. It just goes to show how resourceful people can be when they really want to. So now will you tell us what kind of mask you're planning to make?
You'll see soon enough, Emmy. Let's return to the village and restore the chief to his former jovial self.
Alright. Back to the village! Finally, to make the village chief laugh. Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold on. Hi! It's these two. Oh, and of course a puzzle. Oh, fancy meeting you here. Amelie, don't tell me this is one of the destinations on your honeymoon world tour. Well, you know how it is. The hubby loves these sort of exotic locations. They really bring out the explorer in him. Speaking of which, this puzzle seems to be driving our compasses haywire. I don't suppose you could have a look. Alright, puzzle time. The domino effect. This area contains a cluster of legendary ancient stones. The research of one famous archaeologist suggests these stones were once used for fortune telling. If someone managed to topple all of the stones by pushing over just one of them, it would guarantee healthy crops that year. Hearing of the legend, a farmer decided to give it a go. This photograph was taken immediately before he selected his stone. Circle the right stone to push over. Now, which stone would he push over? Trying to think. We getting pizza? Domino's. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wait a minute. It's a trick question. It's a trick question.
Right, I'm all set.
Of course it's a trick question.
I'm in top form today.
Because this is the biggest one. It makes all of the others topple over. Well, would you believe it? The moment you solved that puzzle, the needles sprang straight back to their original position. I know puzzles are supposed to make your head spin, but this is ridiculous. Dang you, trick question. Oh, yes. Trick questions are certainly... Oh, goodness. The glitches are real. The glitches are real right now.
Chief Morel still doesn't seem to be smiling.
Are you ready, Luke? Follow my lead.
Okay, Professor.
All right, here we go.
Who's this, son? Hello again, Mr. Morel. Don't you remember us? We came to visit you earlier. Never seen you in my life.
Are you sure this is going to work, Professor?
I can't say for certain until we actually try. Suffice it to say, though, I have a good feeling about this. It's those mad haters. Persistent as ivy. What are they up to this time?
Whatever it is, it's bound to be better than your last idea. I mean, really, mustaches aren't meant to do that sort of thing.
If I could have your attention, please. Is there anyone in the village who is especially good at polishing?
Polishing? Look no further, love. If there's a piece of silverware I can't shine, it predates history.
Very promising. And have we also in our midst someone who's accustomed to chopping wood?
Well, I can't chop wood, but I'm not bad at chopping veggies. Is that good enough?
Certainly. The precise cutting actions you will be used to are exactly what we need. And finally, I require someone capable of handling this glue. Ah, that's from the gluttonous Maximus. You'd best give that to me before someone gets too attached to it. Wonderful. That I should find volunteers so quickly reflects how deeply you care about your chief.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Professor, why not let the boy be in charge of organizing the materials?
Aw, organizing? But I wanted to help make the mask.
Well, given the complexity of the task, I had thought we would take care of it, Professor. But I suppose we could let him try.
What? Is it really going to be that difficult?
Absolutely. See for yourself.
Whoa, there's so many pieces. All right, Slayer. Enjoy your time there. Thank you for the lurk as well.
Some of the objects we gathered are sadly too flimsy for construction. So you see, Luke, this is by no means a simple task.
Right, okay, let's see. I'm not sure where to start.
It only needs 3 items. Try to choose objects that are easy for each volunteer to handle.
Okay. How about this?
An interesting choice. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I think we can make something that looks really silly out of these.
Let's see. At a glance, I'd say one of these items would be suitable. I agree. However, I imagine our volunteers are somewhat baffled by your other 2 choices. How might they handle them? Consider carefully which 2 items you could substitute.
Right, I'll give it another go.
That's the spirit. Just keep trying until you get it right.
Leave it to me.
All right, solve the puzzle. Trial and error. Let's see. Maybe like this?
One of the items you have just assigned here is correct. Given one of these items to the right person.
Let's move one piece at a time and see if there's still one that's right.
Luke, is it?
Ah! Alright. I got it. So this one was the right one. So let's see. Move things around and keep trying. So nope. At this point, keep trying. Oh, two of the items are correct. Let's move this one here. Let's see. Oh, so this one was the right one. Okay. And that must mean here. Is this it? Let's go!
Ah, there we go. You've assigned each item to the appropriate person. A job well done.
Oh, really? Great. So we can get around to making the mask now?
Indeed we can. I'll quickly explain how to construct this mask.
I wonder how it will turn out. Got it.
Well, I cut it the way you asked, but now what?
Here you go. As promised. Polished to perfection. Don't say Chanterelle never let you down.
Eh? Hold on. Is this what I think it is? I believe we're done. Chief Morel, if you just place this onto your head. What? What's all this all about? Chief Morel, can you see us? Oh, what in the... What's wrong with you? Oh, ho, ho, ho. The pair of you look ridiculous.
He's laughing.
The chief's laughing. You've got to be joking.
Well, I never. Who would have thought the Gloomy and So-So just needed a pair of glasses?
We must have been blind not to see it.
So none of...
Whoa!
Studios official is serving for 6 more months. It's also my 6-month sub-anniversary, Aria.
Estime, thank you for the 6-month resub. Thank you, I appreciate that so much. Welcome once again to the Officer Shadeslayer group, even though you never officially left. Good to have you here, STV. I think he needs a haircut too. Maybe. So he just needed help seeing was all. Mm-hmm.
So none of the villagers caught on to the chief's blindness. When did you work it out, Professor?
You recall how the chief reacted to Professor Sycamore?
Ah, what happened again? He was really surprised by something, right?
There was a significant difference between our performance and the one by Professor Sycamore. Yours required a viewer, and mine a listener. Naturally, the chief didn't react to your performance because he couldn't see it.
So that explains why he didn't see the Rafflesia flower.
Exactly. Which would be the most plausible explanation for his falling in the mud.
Of course! It didn't smell of anything, so you wouldn't notice it unless you were looking down at the ground. But if that's the case, how does he even manage to get around the village?
Chief Morel most likely relied on his excellent sense of smell. The potent smell of Amanita's concoctions and of Mrs. Morel's homemade meals would have aided his sense of direction.
Oh, so he just follows his nose wherever he goes.
Alright. Mystery solved! The Fongji village chief turned out to be a cheerful fellow who loves nothing more than chuckling at a silly face. His only problem was his poor eyesight, which prevented him from even noticing the villagers' comedic performances.
What are you all doing here? Did you all come out from the rain or something? I don't know what you outsiders have done, but now the lot of you look completely balmy. I'm glad that we were able to bring a smile to your face, Chief. Ha ha ha! Your face is all stretched out! And look at you with that enormous nose! It appears the lenses in our makeshift glasses provide the Chief with slightly distorted view of the world. Ah, before I forget, then you say something about wanting this eggy thing?
Critical thinking is the key to success.
High pitch, Layton! But nonetheless, goodness. Gotta go, but you got this best puzzle solver I know. Thank you, Lyra! I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by.
Ah, would allow us to take it, sir. Well, normally no. I've been bored out of my skull for ages. My back's giving me grief and my wife's always nagging. I thought this festival might lighten life up a bit, but no. All we've had is a slew of terrible acting verging on the invisible. But you've changed all that. I won't be needing this eggy thing to console me anymore. You are most kind, Chief Morel. We will not forget your generosity. Now, all this talk of eggs is making me hungry. I'm going home to make some French toast.
Excuse me? You can't just walk off without saying a word to us, Chief.
Why not? The festival's been going on for days. It's over now, isn't it?
It's hardly been much of a festival. We've been working our backsides off trying to get you to cheer up. I'd expect you at least sort out a little bit of fun for us now.
Oh ho ho ho. Well, you could have said that earlier, you silly toads. And here I was thinking we were done. All right then, let's put the Fong back into Fongji. Unfortunately, I don't think we have time to stay for the festivities. Give my thanks to the villagers for all their efforts. Oh, off so soon? Well, you're welcome back any time. After all, you've opened my eyes to the people around me.
Hey, and egg number 1 returned. And we return to the Bostonius.
Welcome back, sirs and madams. I trust your expedition was a blinding success. It was, thank you. In fact, the Fongji chief's generosity was quite astounding, and he graciously offered us his egg. We even saw a whole new side to Luke and the Professor. Truly, Raymond, it was a pity you weren't there to witness it. You needn't concern yourself on my behalf, Master. Just like his mother, this young buck only aspires to serve and serve well. What was that? I find there is no greater pleasure in seeing my master's more whimsical side. Raymond, how...
Oh gosh, Raymond, what did you do? How did you know? How did you know? Hold on, hydrate. Thank you for that hydrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the preparations for our departure are complete. When you wish to leave, simply say the word. Ugh, now that he's heard it, I'll have to come up with a new joke.
Professor Layton, Professor Sycamore, I think my memory may be returning.
Ah, you able to recall something now?
Yes, and see, an arid desert. Here, this entire land used to be a gaping void. The Azran transformed it into a vibrant oasis. That's what the egg is telling me.
You mean the Azran put this entire jungle into existence?
So it seems, but the rest of my memory is still a haze.
Truly astounding to discover that the Azran had such an impact on modern day, but life itself. Indeed. Well then, shall we set off?
Alright, off in the Bostonius we go! Alright. And everybody at the festival is happy. Alright. We go ahead and save.
Imagine Layton or Luke grab the egg, holds it over his head like he's Link, with Zelda music too. Hey.
That would be pretty funny. Alrighty. Now that our first area is done, let's go ahead and... Whoops. No, I didn't mean to click that. Go back. Go back. Let us go ahead and save. And we have our first egg. Alright. So let me go ahead and save real quick. And we will be right back. Don't go anywhere, everybody. I will return shortly after a quick break. BRB! everyone, I return. Ugh, it's gracious. I just found out how hot it is inside the house right now. It is 85 degrees inside the house right now. No wonder it's so freaking warm. What do you mean there's echo? There should not be echo. Hold on. Yeah, that's way too warm. I don't think that's my fault then. There's only one mic thing on here, so it's not me. You must have more than one tab open. Alrighty though. We must go on to our next destination. Alright, let's see. Let's continuing in the order. Next, we're going to this island. A tropical sun-kissed island. Sounds like a fun place to visit when it's not 1,000,000 degrees outside. Alright. Let's continue to our next destination.
According to the Azran Dome, you could find an egg somewhere in this area.
There is more than just an aura stone here. I can sense great power, but it feels distant somehow.
This island really is tiny, but if the egg is not on land at all, but rather in the depths of the ocean, let's not draw a premature conclusion. Whatever there is to find here, our investigation must begin on land.
Fair enough. Alright, let's gather more information on the egg.
This island is breathtaking. It's like it popped straight out of a postcard.
Yes, no doubt Emmy will be reaching for her camera at every opportunity.
The ocean goes on forever. It makes me feel small, but at the same time, peaceful. Is that strange? Is this a new experience for you, Aurora? I don't recall. So yes, it may well be. You should have a go at swimming. Really, it's a lot of fun.
Perhaps we ought to purchase some swimwear while we're here.
I wonder if they make top hat swimming caps. Anyway, that man over there looks like he's from around here. Professor, let's see if he knows anything about the egg.
Top hat swimming caps? I don't know if those exist.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I appreciate that, Gamerland. Thank you. Almost looked like it might be a European island, or maybe Fiji? Feels like we stepped into a Pokemon environment. Actually, that kind of makes sense. Ah, you restarted your Twitch? Got it, Dark. Hey there! Stretch! 1, 3, hold! 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me, sir. We were wondering if you could help us with something.
Hey, hola, chico. Javier at your service. Did I hear you say you're looking to go on the adventure of a lifetime?
No, you didn't.
We're looking for an egg-shaped object with engravings. You wouldn't happen to have seen one around, would you?
Oh, you mean a popono, no? Sure, just head up to the market. They've got what you want up there.
A poponyo? Right! This investigation might be over sooner than we thought. Race you to the market, Luke.
That seems a bit too easy, though.
Seems a bit too easy. Whoa. Ooh. There may be too many eggs.
Ha! No.
What's going on here? There are millions of them.
Seems we were too quick to assume there would be just one poponyo.
Good luck, Poponios. Strawberry flan Poponio. Poponio surprise? There are just so many. Can you tell which one is the real one, Aurora?
I'm sorry. I can sense that there is an aura stone here, but I cannot tell you the exact location.
How can there be so many?
Can be no coincidence that souvenirs with such striking similarities to Azran eggs found their way into the tourist inn. I'm curious as to the origin of the word poponyo. Perhaps the people here can enlighten us.
Alright. Poponyo, a happy tradition. The shops and market stalls of San Grio are full of items called poponyos that bear an uncanny resemblance to the Azran eggs. Everyone on the island seems fond of these poponyos, but what is the real story behind them? Let's gather some information.
Yo-ho! Welcome to San Grio! Yeah, you have a Poponyo.
No, thank you.
Oh, what? Come on, of course you want one. You do. My Poponyos are miles, no, leagues above the others. Just look at the quality of the craftsmanship. Well, you love Poponyos. You want Poponyos. You're as nuts as I am about Poponyos.
Are you sure? I don't think we are.
Oh, don't be like that. Of course you are. Buying a Poponyo helps spread love and happiness. And hey, you know what? I think it's just the thing you people need to get yourselves all cheered up again. People come from all over the world just to buy these things. You're missing out on the chance of a lifetime here.
Aurora, don't listen to him. We are here for the Aura Stone and nothing else.
What? I don't even know what one of those is. I'm a merchant, not a genius. Just a heart done by a merchant in a silly rabbit suit.
Poor guy. Doing his best over here. Oh, goodness.
Salut! I notice you've been wandering around the place looking a little lost. You must be tourists, no?
In a way. And you, madam?
Pas du tout. I am Martin, a fully fledged citizen of San Cleo.
Ah, forgive me. Well then, Martin, perhaps you might be able to tell us something about poponyos.
The souvenirs? What about them? First of all, where did they all come from? Ah, you want to know why they became so popular? D'accord. Well, I am only very recently a fully fledged citizen of San Cleo, so perhaps I am not the best person to talk about this. Oh, I see. But I know someone who might be able to help you. My dear friend runs a stall just up those stairs. Her family have lived here for a very long time, so I'm sure she can help you. But Miami, don't you want to slow down and relax? Have a good look around. Enjoy the sunshine.
Elbowing our way through crowds of tourists so we can casually take in the sights doesn't seem to be the best use of our time. I suggest we head straight to this friend of Martine's. It would be more productive than losing ourselves in a sea of poponyos. Agreed. Let's go.
Alright. Let's go find this friend. Oh, glitch. Oh. Traditional Paponio cakes. Selling like hotcakes, only twice as fast. Smells good. Oh, hola. Here to taste one of the finest Paponio cakes in the whole of Sangrio? It's one bite and your mind will be taken back to the happiest days of your life. Oh, go on. You've tempted me. You know, it's even better if you savor the taste along with a puzzle. Of course. Of course. Puzzle time. In your ice cream shop, you overhear a fussy Fernando mumbling to himself. Can you make him the ice cream cone he wants? I don't want either of the flavors on the end at the bottom of the cone. You see chocolate? Ugh, I hate chocolate. In the middle, I want one that's second from one of the ends. B is vanilla, right? I'd prefer on one of the top creams next to that to be on the top. E is pistachio flavor. That's definitely not going in the middle. This is an interesting one. An interesting puzzle indeed. Of course there's a puzzle with the food. Yep. That be the case. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So definitely no chocolate. Let's see. B is vanilla. I'd prefer one of the ice creams next to it to be on the top. So that means that strawberry is on the top. I don't want either of the flavors on the end at the bottom of the cone. So A can't be on the bottom. In the middle, I want the one that's second from the end. And since pistachio doesn't go in the middle, that means pistachio goes on the bottom, vanilla goes in the middle, and strawberry goes on top.
Set him up and knock him down.
Heck yeah!
Huh, that was a cinch.
Let's go! Perfect. Sweet. Literally. I could use some ice cream right now. My homemade recipe is getting very, very popular with the tourists these days. Did you know they even squeezed an article about it into the edition of the World Times? That's impressive. How did you know those ingredients would turn into such delicious cake? Oh, I did work it out. It was my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother on my father's side. Her family has been following the Paponia tradition for many generations now. One day, when I get married and have kids, I'm going to teach them all about it. That's quite a lengthy history. Yep, got it all written down in a book, you know. What's it called again? Ah, see! From Paponio to Ponyo. It tells you everything you need to know about the history of Paponios. A great breed. It was a real bestseller, by which I mean it sold really well. By which I mean it's completely sold out. But you've read it, right? So you must be able to tell us where there are if there are any Azran ruins on the island. Ruins? No, sorry, I don't remember any mentions of ruins in our history. Nothing at all? Oh, now I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. The Paponio tradition is to spread love and happiness to all. Maybe you could try the archipelago to the south? Oh, thank you. But that won't help us. On the bright side, that cake really hit the spot. Gracias. Drop by whenever you'd like more.
I must admit, I really hadn't expected the Paponio to have such a detailed history.
But Professor, that history is just making it more difficult to find the real egg. I have tons of ice cream with smiley faces. Want some? That doesn't sound too bad, considering it's 85 degrees in my house right now. We'll find it, Emmy. Don't worry. An ice cream sandwich using 2 double chunk chocolate chip cookies, ice cream, and maybe rolled in some choco chips. Oh, that sounds really good, not gonna lie.
Quite right, Aurora. Pessimism will get us nowhere. Besides, our investigation has only just begun. We still have the day ahead of us and much information to gather.
I hope we can stop for cake at some point. Of course! Standard procedure. Well, let's see. Oh, there's a new person here. Oh, and a puzzle.
Hey, guys! What's with those long faces?
I'm thirsty.
What? Thank you for the hydrate. I see, Dark. What? My face is not long.
That's so, but it looks pretty long to me. Maybe it's these sunglasses, I don't know. Come to think of it, we've been so preoccupied with our inquiries, we haven't even had a proper meal. I'm surprised Luke hasn't been reminding us every step of the way, especially with all this talk of eggs. Perhaps we should take a moment to rest and get our energy back. Did you just say you're running inquiries? No way, what's the occasion? Oh wait, none of my business, right? Hey, if you'd like a helping hand, just give your Uncle Bud a shout. If there's something you need to know about the island or anyone on it, I can give you the info you're looking for. I guarantee it. Well, this all sounds very generous, Bud, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you would like us to do you a favor in return. What can I say? I'm an open book. Turn to page 32 and bam! Look, it's that puzzle I need help with.
Of course. Help with a puzzle for information. I mean, hey, if it gets us what we need, not gonna complain about it, right? After all, the more information we have, the better. Let's see. Whoa. A boat builder has received an urgent request for 6 boats, each of which will require 10 logs to build. The boat builder heads down to the timber merchant, only to find that he must buy his logs 4 adjacent panels at a time, and that the pallets don't have a set number of logs. Can you help the poor boat builder by dividing the timber into 6 4-pallet loads, each containing 10 logs? Let's see. Maybe like that? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As an intel man often told me, we're only as good as our intel. Fair enough. You gotta know information to give information, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay!
This was quite the conundrum.
Did it! Let's go!
And there we have it.
Perfect.
Not bad, sport. Well, I'm a man of my word. I'll see you over at Bud's Bar and Grill. There'll be a round of lemonade waiting for you. Ice cold and on the house.
Oh, we can cross now.
An open invitation if there ever was one, shall we?
Alright. I love how it was the same kid but in different outfits in that puzzle. Yeah, lemonade sounds really good.
First things first, a sunny welcome to Sangrio, the island of the Harmony Ring.
Harmony ring? What's that?
You don't know? Great! I love telling this one. So the Paponia, right? That's what they call the bringer of happiness. I'm sorry, before we start, may I ask how it was that...
records in the databank, the flow of individuals will link together seemingly independent events.
Thank you for the Don Hung line there, Aiden. Appreciate that.
Hey, yo, Aiden, welcome in. Good to see you.
You mean, you want to know how they became so... popular? That you may, sir. The Paponios, you see, are models based off an ancient artifact. You might say it's the one true Paponio.
That's got to be the egg.
And where was this artifact on Earth? It was found in a cave at the far side of the island. The entrance only shows up a couple times a year when the tide's especially low. But I know what you're thinking. Don't go risking your lives now, guys. Everything's worth taking's already been taken. So my hunch is that you're after Paponio numero uno is right?
Right.
Well, if you really want it, you're gonna have to play by the rules. See, as it happens, there's someone on this island who's got the true Paponio. But there's the catch. No one knows who. It's a very special Sangrio tradition. It gets passed around the island, spreading more and more happiness as it goes. And if you haven't guessed yet, that's why we call it the Harmony Ring. See? Everything comes back full circle.
So does that mean there's a chance that someone might give it to us?
Sure is, buddy. But people don't go passing it around to the first person they see. The whole thing follows a pattern. Which would mean that learning this pattern might allow us to intercept the exchange and acquire the true Paponio. Correct, Armando. It even found its way to me at one point.
What? Really? Who did you give it to?
Steady on there, kiddo. First rule of the Harmony Ring, you don't give names. So you're saying we will have to work it out through logic. Intriguing. You know what? I'm a nice guy. Let me give you a little tip. The person who gave me the Paponio was a customer here. And that's all I'm saying. The rest's up to you.
But no one seemed to know about the true Paponio when we asked them.
Well, maybe you're going about it the wrong way, Buster. Tell them you're looking for harmony. That'll help loosen a few tongues. I see, so the Harmony Ring uses a sort of code.
Angle!
Code! Angle! Decided to try something different?
Well, either way, it's good to see you, Aiden.
Regular lemonade, pink lemonade, blueberry lemonade, or strawberry lemonade? All of the above. I like all of the flavors. Those flavors.
This is getting exciting. Can we start now, Professor?
Yes, I think we've rested sufficiently. It's time to resume our investigation.
Find out who's got the egg.
Uh-oh.
You know how the boss wanted us to get our hands on all the Azran eggs? I think we're gonna need a bigger bag. Robin, they're clearly fake. Most of them probably, but how do you know the real one's not mixed in there? Even so, swiping them all with a massive bag won't help us find the real one quicker. We'd have no way of knowing when the real one was in the bag. No, we're going to have to check them all one at a time. Oh, right. Suppose that makes sense. This egg's fake. That egg's fake. That egg's wearing a top hat, so it's gotta be fake. What? An egg with a top hat? Hello again, gentlemen. Oh no, you again! You know you're after the eggs. You won't be getting your hands on this one. Yeah, and when we find it, you'll have no chance of catching us. I won the egg and spoon race at our school sports day 5 years in a row. No one runs with eggs like I do. Robin, wait a minute. Good grief. A mismatched duo if there ever was one.
Well, Professor, I'd say the race is on to see who can find the egg first.
Yes, but in order to do so, we'll need to gather clues from the people of Sangrio. Fortunately, it doesn't take long to travel the breadth of the island.
Right, and we might even bump into the person who's carrying it on the way.
Alright, let's look around. On the left, Tweedle Smart, and on the right, Tweedle Dumb returns. Oh, goodness. Find out who's got the egg. Oh! And stretch. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Hello there, Javier. Thanks for the advice you gave us earlier. Ah, hola, chicas. Glad I could help. So, did you find the papoño you were looking for? Or at least a little harmony?
Harmony? Saying that word would suggest you once received the true papoño.
Hey, I suppose you could say that. Okay then, let Javier tell you chicas a thing or two. I only ended up with it by chance, you know? Right place at the right time. Lady who'd only just settled down here gave it to me. Can you believe that? Guess that when you're local, you're local. You know, happiness always seemed to find its way to me. Maybe it's because I'm such an approachable guy.
Whoa, slow down. So you got the papoño from a woman. Anything else?
Time out. If you want anything more out of old Javier, you'll have to work out.
Work out? What?
I think he's asking us to do some exercise. Muy bien. Here's what you have to do. Oh boy. Ooh, it's really warm.
Well, nose to nose, huh?
It's another full house down at the Sea Lion show. But something's gone wrong and the sea lions are all juggling the wrong balls. The sea lions bows show which ball they should have. And it's up to you to get, well, each ball to its rightful nose. However, bear in mind that the sea lions can't touch the balls pass the balls very far. Looking at the touchscreen, you can only move a ball to the adjacent sea lion or the next one along from that. As you may have guessed, the sea lion without a shape on its bow doesn't require a ball. Alright, time to play leapfrog again. There. There. Got it.
Set him up and knock him down. Huh, that was a cinch.
Phew. Sealed it. Oh my gosh. There. That was that. You feel mentally charged and ready for anything? We feel ready for you to tell us about the true papoño. Right to the point, eh? Okay, well, I gave it to a señorita who runs a store. Talked about my daughter's day. She offered me a deal. 2 for the price of 1 of her papoño cakes. A deal like that would swing it for anyone.
You didn't think of giving it to your daughter instead?
Claro que no. Then she'd probably pass it on to some muchacho. And with her luck, he'd be a lazy, no-good, down-and-out bachelor boy. My wife would kill me if I let our baby girl get mixed up with a guy like that.
So you're saying girls pass the papoño on to boys?
Huh? Oh, I better watch my mouth, eh? Well, time to get back to my daily routine. Got another 500 stretches to do before dinner. Stretch. 1, 3.
So, only boys pass it on to girls, and girls pass it on to boys, huh? I see. Good to know.
I'll come back, Danny.
Hello again, Mammy. Are you staying at the Hilltop Hotel? You are such lucky things. I've always wondered what it feels like to be a tourist in the place where you live. But the chance has never presented itself. Oh well, c'est la vie.
Oh, I'm certain you will get your chance one day, Martine. Then you can have that experience that the island is famous for. Its blissful sense of harmony.
Ah! Harmony! It has such a beautiful ring to it. You have heard of it then, non? When I first came to Sangrio, I tried my hardest to become a part of the ring. I spent many sleepless nights trying to work out who had the true papoño. Imagine my shock when I discovered the person who held it was the man I had fallen head over heels for. Then he surprised me yet again by asking me to marry him. But instead of a ring, he proposed with a Poponia. Il est fort, no?
That is a delightful story. I am very pleased for the both of you.
I knew we did not need it for us to be happy, so before the wedding, I passed it on to continue the cycle. I gave it to a very entertaining married man who thought fondly of his daughter.
The true Poponio always passed on within relatively short space of time.
I hear it is bad luck to hold on to it. I would not want to risk jinxing the bond between me and Mon Marie Magnifique. I don't understand.
He is referring to her husband.
Who else? You are still a little bud, but one day your fleur d'amour will bloom, and you will see what I mean. There must be a reason that our civilization left the eggs for you, but this cannot be it. Still, this ritual seems to bring these people happiness, even if I don't understand why.
Happiness comes in all sorts of forms. This Poponio tradition is just one of them.
Oh, I see. But aren't we going to take that away from these people?
Well, perhaps we will need to be upfront with it. It may be the best way to avoid causing undue upset.
I wish we could find them something else to make them happy.
Don't get yourself down, Aurora. You've seen how cheerful these people are. They might not even mind. Come on, we'd better get a move on.
Cool! If I didn't know that was an aquarium, I'd swear we were under the sea!
They have done an excellent job replicating our marine environment. Those imitation corals are elaborately designed.
And that sofa! It looks really inviting. Mind if I go for a quick nap, Professor? What is the purpose of furnishing a hotel with such elaborate decor when its primary purpose is for sleep?
Exquisite aesthetics have a relaxing effect on the mind. You might say hotel soothes you both mentally and physically.
I understand. I think.
Hello. Well, hello there, Flower. Welcome to Hilltop Hotel Sangrio. You looking to stay the night? I'm afraid we're fully booked. Well, except for our premium room, that is, but you need special tickets to stay in those. You can use the reward points you get for your treasure hunting to get your hands on those tickets. So if you ever do get your hands on one, come back and I'll set you up with one of our most dazzling rooms, okay, Pumpkin? I see. So this may be something to come back later for. Let's talk to her again. Hola! Back for more cake? Don't be shy, there's always more where that came from. Actually, this time we wanted to ask you about something else. About harmony?
Ah, vale entiendo. So that's what you were looking for.
So you know something?
Claro que sí. I have even had the true Poponio for a little while.
Brilliant! Could you tell us anything about the person who gave it to you?
Let's see. It was a regular customer of my stall. You could say they were very fond of swimwear. You say you had it for a little while. You've already passed it on. I'm afraid so, but I can't tell you who. Everything has to be by the book. But you know what? Since you're such lovely customers, I will tell you this. It was someone who got married very recently. She mentioned her husband loves my cakes, too. Poponio is as Poponio does. Aha! You said she and her, so you must have passed it on to a woman. Is it normal to pass an ancient relic around like a piece of gossip?
Let's see who else. That's how conversations go here at Dannyland a lot of the time.
Huh?
I see.
Why, good sir, I see this Poponio doll has got your eye. Such excellent taste, and your choice of hat very dapper.
It is very nice, but I'm afraid I will have to turn down your offer.
Oh, come on, take one for Betty, for the road, for the future. Up to it, my good man. Won't find a Poponio better than this anywhere in the world. You're missing out. You'll cry all the way home, I swear.
Well, let me see. Yes, the quality of the craftsmanship is quite admirable.
Yes, that's right. Great. You're going to buy it, right?
Matching done. Bought. Sold to the man in the top hat. Okay. I see. Alright then. Well, that was interesting. Nothing here. Let's see. Oh, I see, Danny. Gotcha. Well, he is wearing a bunny rabbit suit at the moment. Oh! Wow, look who it is! We just can't stay away from each other, can we?
Nice to see you again, Amelie. Are you staying in this hotel?
Why, of course. No chance is being right grumpy old and so-so at the moment. I suppose he wants to save money. But I want this trip to be something special. You can't just skimp on these sorts of things. I wish he'd cheer up so he'd be able... So, you should be glad they at least give you complimentary puzzles.
Puzzles? Why are there puzzles?
They're a mark of quality, my dear. Here, why don't you have a shot at one of them? Chance certainly won't. Alright, let's see. Lovely pairs. Ladies A to D are on a 2-day holiday with gentlemen E to H. Each day, they visit a different tourist spot in male-female pairs. On the first day, A and E explore the jungle. B and F go to the prairie. C and G visit the seaside, and D and H enjoy the canyon. The next day, everyone chooses a different location with a different partner. B and E go to the seaside together, and C sets off to the canyon with someone else. Where does C go, and with whom? I mean G, my bad. Wait, is that G or C? That is G. Let's see. Does B and E go to the canyon? And C sets off to the canyon with someone. Who does G go with and with whom? Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Chelmy. Well, we did see him in the jungle, but we didn't talk to him. So C can't go with G. And B and E go off to the seaside together. So it can't be at the seaside, and it can't be at the canyon, and it can't be with C. Let's see then. So it's either the jungle or the mountains. Inspector Giga. Oh, Grosky! Yes. Oh, the prairie, that's the other. Let's see then. B went to the seaside. And C went to the canyon, because C went to the seaside. That would mean that C sends off to the canyon. Pretty sure that would mean that they go to the jungle. I think that the person that would go with them is D.
Here is my answer.
Oh, and Aurora solves the puzzle. Sweet!
I enjoyed that.
Let's go! Aurora puzzle solving. Let's go. Tails might just be a bit grumpy from the jet lag. I even went out of my way to give him a special gift, but he wasn't having it.
Oh, it wouldn't happen to be the Paponia from the Harmony Ring, would it?
Yes, that's the one! I mentioned our honeymoon to a young lady selling cakes and she popped it straight into my hand.
We're trying to find it now. Do you know where it is?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear, I don't. If I'd known you'd wanted it, I'd been able to give it to any one of you. But here it's bad luck to hold on for it to too long, so I made sure to pass it on so quickly. I tried giving it to a couple of comedians who seemed to be frantically searching for it anyway, but they wouldn't listen to me. They just belted out some angry remarks and stormed off. What can I say? It's their loss. In the end, I gave it to somebody much nicer at lunchtime. If you ask me, he was far more deserving of it than those two.
So we'll have to keep searching. We've talked to so many people now, but there's still no way to know where the egg could be.
I think we're almost there.
Oh! Stara! Hello! Welcome in! Good
Incoming
to
raid
see
from
you!
Stara 2 with 12 viewers.
Hello!
Welcome.
Hello! Welcome in, raiders! Hello! Good to see you! Welcome in, everybody!
Kira Naruto joins the guild.
Kira Naruto, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Shade Slayer Guild. Hold on, let me give you a shout out here. Stara. Please go check out our friend Stara too. Stara is an awesome, awesome VTuber. A fish VTuber who also is a very talented singer. Definitely go check them out if you ever get the chance to. And go give her a follow as well. Super awesome, super friend of stream. Go check them out. Oh, welcome in, Stara. Playing Power Wash Simulator today. How did that go? I've actually been getting into playing Power Wash Simulator myself. How did that go for you today? Hope that went well. Hope you had a great old time. Well, welcome in, everybody. It was pretty nice. Good to hear. Good to hear that. I'm glad to hear it.
I was very pressured washing. I was very pressured washing. I see.
Hello, War Brack Bro. Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to everybody that comes in from the raid. If you don't know, my name is Aria. I am a voiceover artist on YouTube, and as you can see, I also love to play games over here on Twitch. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every single week, unless there's a vacation, which was the last week. But we play a variety of RPGs, puzzle games, detective games, and just good old chill vibes, and we have fun here on the stream. I trained my apprentice with a temple and then worked on other vehicles. Ah, I see. Yes, we do like to play wholesome games here. We like to keep wholesome vibes. Either way, thank you all so much for coming. Stara, if you need to go, I completely understand. Gotta go get some food, water, sleep, whatever you need. Please feel free to do so. Otherwise, if y'all are planning to stay, I hope you will enjoy the rest of the stream. Unfortunately, we are planning to head off here relatively shortly. So, because we are almost at 2 hours, and it is very warm where I am right now. I appreciate that, Warback. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Ha! I can't read.
It is late here and I do need to head to bed. Yes, go get some sleep, Stara. You deserve some good rest. And we just be chilling or in chaos. Yeah, that's usually how that goes. You too, Stara. Get some good rest. Hope you will get some good sleep and stay sharp. Definitely will be finishing up what I'm doing though, and gonna be heading off here soon though. It is very warm. It is 91 degrees outside and way too hot inside. So we're probably gonna be closing up shop here soon. Arrivederci. Arrivederci. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Thank you for the hydrate. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I think we're almost there, Luke. I'd say we just need one more piece of information, and then we'll be able to work it out.
How are we going to do that?
Are we really so close to working it out? You just leave it to the professor's #1 assistant. I'll bet you anything you like I can solve. I'll bet you anything you like I can solve this one.
Oh, Grey Fox! Good to see you!
How do I pronounce your name? Is it Hyo? Did I say Hyo? Is that how we say it? Is that how we say that? It's apprentice, Emmy. Well, no. Emmy is the assistant. Luke is the apprentice. Kuro Hyo, because Twitch wasn't letting me keep that name. Kuro Hyo. So either Kuro or Hyo. Okay, gotcha.
You're on, Emmy. If you can't solve it on your first try, you'll have to, treat me to an ice cream.
Challenge accepted. Alright. We're almost there. Let's find out who's got this egg. We're almost there. Let's talk to Bud one more time.
Good luck finding the true Paponia. Probably won't take a smart bunch like you guys very long, though.
Nope, that's not it. Let's see, we must have been missed someone. Must have just missed someone. Oh! Hold on. These two are here.
Whew. I think we've gotten more than enough of these Paponios now. Any more and they might weigh down the ship.
And go for a magnum. Oh. Ooh. Yes, ice cream sounds great. Are you going to make a Silly villain arc? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Warback. Ooh.
I knew you'd eventually come around to the idea of just grabbing as many as possible. I still have my doubts. What if every one of them is just a souvenir? Oh, line up, McCaw. With this many eggs, there's no way we don't have the real one. Upon your power! I still can't believe that woman at the hotel tried to fob up that cheap imitation off of us. Who does she think we are? I'm thinking maybe she was a decoy sent by the boss to test us. In which case, it's a good thing we didn't take the bait.
I think we must have asked almost everyone who's had the egg recently, and we still have no idea.
Speak for yourself.
What? You've managed to work it out, Emmy?
I think I got the gist of it, yes.
As we were told initially, the ownership of the egg changes according to a pattern. Lay out all the information we've gathered thus far in front of us. We should be able to construct the whole picture.
Really? I just can't make head nor tail of it, Professor.
All will become clear in due time. But first, let's head back to the marketplace.
Alright. At least those two are off the mark, so we don't have to worry about them.
Now, from what we've learned by speaking to the different people on this island, we were able to glean a few key facts. Let's lay out the information and work out the rules concerning how the egg is passed around.
Do we really have enough information?
Of course. Think back, Aurora. Heard a lot of stories today. Can you think of a common link between any of those stories?
I cannot. No. Not one person we met told us exactly who they gave the egg to.
That's true. They weren't allowed to give us many details.
However, the details they did provide were certainly sufficient to solve the mystery. Let us consider them now.
All right.
Allow me to assist, Professor. Okay. Okay, so what do we know?
After Bud put us on the right track, we obtained information about the egg from 6 people. 3 male, 3 female. You recall Martine passed it on before her wedding. Married man who thought fondly of his daughter.
Miranda also gave it to somebody married, didn't she? As a gift. And she got it from a customer, I think.
Quite right, Emmy. Now, would you care to explain the common theme in these 2 stories?
What key point connects Martine and Miranda's stories? Marital status? Ah, got it! Marital status crops up in both accounts. Dark, once we get there, I will consider that. Just let me finish up what I'm doing right now.
Precisely. In fact, Martine's story. From Martine's story, I'd say that single people can pass the egg on to somebody married and vice versa.
So the egg is passed along depending on whether that person is married or not.
Well, there's nothing to disprove this in what we've considered so far. I believe there's more to the pattern than that. Let's summarize the male accounts, namely from Javier and the 2 Tartan agents, to gain a better picture. Javier reported that he gave the egg to a girl his daughter's age. We also know that a married woman attempted to give the Targent men the egg.
Oh, I think I see what the link is.
What connects Javier's story with the Targent men's stories? Audio back to normal? Good, good, good. I think the only way that connects them is genders. Does it have anything to do with the fact that the egg was always offered to someone of the opposite gender? After all, Javier seemed to be very worried that his daughter might end up passing it on to some sleazy bachelor.
So where do we stand now?
We have now extrapolated a second rule. Whoever has the egg can pass it on to someone of the opposite gender. For example, if I had the egg, I would be able to give it to either of you, but not to Luke.
So a boy can only give the egg to a girl, and a girl to a boy.
Almost, but not quite. If we consider Amelia's account, you see we'd run into a problem.
Ah, she said she would have been able to give the egg to any one of us, but how?
Emmy, you care to explain? Tell us what would have made it possible for Amelia to give any one of us the egg.
Either rule.
Let's go!
Amelia could have given the egg to whoever she liked, as long as either one of the 2 rules was fulfilled. She's married, she knew I wasn't, and she knew Luke and Aurora were too young to be. As for the professors, she didn't need to know their marital status because they were already covered by the opposite gender rule.
That's correct. If the person you wish to give the egg to is of the opposite gender or marital status, then you can pass it on.
Oh, that's quite simple, really.
Maybe so, but we still haven't worked out who has the egg. I do remember Amelia saying she passed it on to a man at lunch, but we don't know where she went to eat.
So we'll need to ask somebody where that was before we can continue.
Not at all. Here, let's try to determine who held the egg in which order by lining them up. Wherever there is logic, a solution follows closely behind.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. So Bud had it first. Wait. Now who had it first? Well, Martine, we could say that Martine had it first. If so, then Martine would give it to Javier. And Javier would have given it to Miranda. Miranda would then have given it to Emil. And then Emil gave it to Bud. So Bud is the one that has it.
Your chain of events matches my own, Aurora. And safely say that the egg was handed on in this order.
Which means Bud was the last of these people to receive the egg. But he already refused to tell us who he gave the stone to. We're back to where we started, aren't we? After all that.
Perhaps not. If you recall, Bud only mentioned receiving the Paponio.
But he didn't say anything about giving it away.
Precisely.
Oh, I see. He might still have the Aura Stone. But what reason would he have for holding on to it?
We'll find out soon enough. Now we pay another visit to Bud's Bar and Grill.
Alright, mystery solved. But now, we're going to call it here for today. Whew. Oh goodness, that will definitely be it for today. We've been at it for 2 hours, and I am overheated. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and call it here for today. Oh yeah. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Hope you had a great time at today's stream. Alrighty, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid today before we head off of today's stream. Let's see. Let's see. Let us go ahead and raid our friend Lyra's Adventure today. Why not? Playing some Zenless Zone Zero today. Let's go give her some support today. If you're headed over to the raid, which you please should, Warback, that is absolutely okay. If you would like to know, we start streams at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and usually go to about 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. But we definitely start at the same time every single stream, minus Saturdays. But anyways, if you're headed over, be sure to follow all of her rules as you would mine, and once again, as always, have fun. Let me give a shout out to Lyra, so that so that if you're unable to follow via the raid, you will be able to follow us through her channel link as well. We have a raid message you can use, or you can create your own. But most importantly of all, have fun. Alrighty. Tomorrow, speaking of our lovely friend Lyra's Adventure, we will be back to Sunhaven with Lyra's Adventure, starting tomorrow. So, finally, after ages, we will be back to Sunhaven with Lyra tomorrow. We'll be going for 4 hours, hopefully tomorrow, as long as the heat is bearable. But either way, that'll be starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty. Thank you so much for coming, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow for Sunhaven. Bye! Stay sharp, Shadeslayers!
Critical thinking is the key.